Hey guys, you're watching a brand new Music on the Menu. It's the TV version of the radio show with 105 The River. I'm glad to be back in studio here at the Mohegan Sun Pocono with my buddy Alan Stout. So Alan, thanks for having us back.
Thank you for coming back. Had a good time last month.
We did. And today we have Dustin Douglas, and I'm so happy to meet you finally.
Yeah, it's great meeting you.
I know you guys have a relationship and you've been on this show many times. So, you know, if you want to talk about your relationship and where we are now.
Well, you know, Dustin, I went out to see him when he was a teenager playing a bar in Wilkes-Barre. You know, his father had actually called me at the newspaper and said, you should come check out my son. And I did, and it came as advertised. You know, his father was very proud of him and thought he was talented. His father was right. And I started writing stories about him probably around 2004. I've done a couple of your bios for you.
Yep.
You know, we did a song together,
way back.
Sponsor for a Cause. You know, I consider Dustin a friend, but I think more than anything, I'm a fan. You know, like everybody. You know, I just think he's one of the most talented musicians that we have here in Northeast PA, and it's always a pleasure to have him on the show.
And I'm sure you will fall in love with his music because he's going to perform in just a bit, right?
Yeah.
But first, you know, we want to talk about your new CD, the Blues CD, correct?
Yeah, Blues One.
All right. You have 4 covers, 1 original.
Yes.
How did you and the band come up with this idea?
Well, it was about a year since we put out our last CD, so we wanted to put something out, you know, get something out, something fresh. So we put together a little collection of tunes that we liked. We had a cool new original that I recorded acoustically, actually just like this. So we did a full band version, and here it is, yeah.
I'm going to take a couple steps back because I know Alan knows a lot about your background and you've been on so many times here at 105 The River with Music on the Menu. But for our viewers, you know, tell us a little bit about your background because you've been playing since you're about 3 years old. You travel throughout Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York.
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing for a while. I mean, that's literally just what I do, and that's all I really know. Fortunately, I like it. A lot. So, but yeah, my first band was Lemon Jelly. We were together for a long time. Mm-hmm. Recorded 3 or 4 records. Then I put out like a solo record, which was kind of the beginning of the Dustin Douglas and the Electric Gentleman thing. And yeah, I did a record with the Badleys, and you know, played a lot of shows with them as well. And yeah, it's just it's who I am.
Love performing.
Love performing.
Now, would you say you like to sing more, or you like to play the guitar more, you like to write music more? What is your favorite?
I think that all goes hand in hand for me. That's all one thing.
All right.
I don't really know how to act properly if I'm not on stage.
Well, that's good. You're doing okay here on TV.
I don't really know what to do with my hands or anything.
Well, like I said, you have 1 original on your new blues CD, which
Yes.
you're going to perform for us
We
today.
would love to, yes.
And the name of it is called?
No More Tears to Cry.
All right, take it away.
I came home from work today. Yeah, my baby's things were gone. I came home from work today. Yeah, my baby's things were gone. Yeah, they're all gone. There's no sign of my baby. Yeah, she must have moved along. Yeah, you blocked on my calls. I got so much more to say to you. Yeah, you blocked on my calls. Yeah, I got so much more that I want to say to you. Yes, I do. I guess I'll go have myself a drink. Yeah, and find somebody new. Yeah, that's what I'll do. tears to cry. Yeah, I got no more tears to cry. Yeah, I got no more tears to cry. Yeah, I got no more tears to cry.
Love it. Now, Alan, I know we gotta give a little clap. I'm sure you're clapping at home too. Alan, now you've been listening to him sing for many, many years. Talk about the growth, the maturity.
It's never been this close.
Well, you know, I mean, like I said at the top of the show, I came out to see Dustin in a bar when he was probably 17 years old. And
Yeah.
he had a maturity then. You know, he was beyond his years. As, you know, those first two Lemon Jelly records, which we still play some of the stuff here on the show, you know, you were pretty polished young, you know. So to see you grow as a musician, as a vocalist, as a songwriter has been a lot of fun. Obviously, that song, you know, has a real traditional blues feel to it.
Right,
You know,
right.
that sounds like it's, you know, being sung on the front porch in Alabama somewhere.
Right.
you know?
Cool.
Put you at ease. Put you at ease. Though
Yeah.
you have a very soothing voice.
And that's
So-
something I think he's grown
Right.
into a bit
Grown
more than
into
when I
that?
first met him.
Sure.
Certainly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely maturity.
Now you have two other guys with you that are
Yes.
great musicians, and
Yes.
that they are the Electric Gentlemen. So let's talk about
Yeah,
that.
Tommy, my drummer, and Matt, my bass player. You know, we're a power trio, so all three of us really need to fill the space. And fortunately, they do a great job doing that, and they also put up with me, so that's also good. Cool too. But yeah, I mean, we've been playing for almost 4 years now together. And,
How
there's-
hard is that? How hard is that to actually mend artists together to, really come up with people that can work together and really stay together? Because it does
Sure.
take some time and some mending, I would assume.
Well, I mean, I've been in a few projects, and it's not always easy.
No.
And this one is,
Yeah.
which I don't want to
Knock on
question.
wood
I
somewhere.
don't want to question it for the sake of it not happening anymore. But we're rolling with it right now, so everything is good.
Because Alan was telling me during the break, you've been together for about 3.5, 4 years,
Yeah,
as you
yeah.
even mentioned, and you've had, you've released what? Is it 3?
Yeah, three. Yeah,
Six
three, and we
CDs
got
already?
it. We're gonna, we're already working on one for release in April of next year. So
Now, will that one have the same blues feeling to it?
yeah, it's just gonna be the heavy, heavy blues, just old school rock and roll.
One of
Yeah.
your favorite, Alan?
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. I mean,
Not to put you on the spot.
sure. No, I mean, if you tune into this show every Sunday night, you hear Dustin a lot.
Yeah, and I appreciate that more than you know.
Well, we want to hear more of you. So where can we hear you? Where are you performing? How can
Yeah.
we listen to you on iTunes?
Our updated tour list is on our website, DustinDouglasMusic.com, and iTunes, Spotify, Facebook, iTunes. just
Everywhere. Social media?
Google it. Yes.
Google it. Google it. And Allie, we certainly have so much talent here in Pennsylvania, and you see that firsthand.
Oh yeah, I mean, this has been a lot of fun. This is our second time doing
Yeah.
TV, and we'll be back next month, and we'll have another talented artist sitting in this chair too, talking about their music. When I first launched the show, they said, "Well, can you do a show every week? Is there enough material?" I said, "Absolutely." And here we are all these years later, and some of the artists like Dustin, not only with three records now with the Electric Gentlemen, but a couple of Lemon Jelly records, and so, Dustin's a young man and he's got like 6, 7 records.
Yeah. How does it make you feel knowing that we're putting this and exposing it on radio, on TV, on social media for
It's
to be
wonderful.
a
I mean,
musician?
that's what it's all about. We're all kind of in this together, and without you guys, I can't get to where we need. I need to be, and the band needs to be. So, thank you guys for having
How
me. and-
supportive have your fans been and your
Well, see,
followers?
if it wasn't for that, then I wouldn't still be doing it.
Do they inspire you?
For sure.
Yeah.
It's one of the only things that really do.
He had a CD release party at the Jazz Cafe about 1.5 years ago for, I guess it was his second record for the Electric Gentlemen.
Yeah, the
And
self-titled.
It was nuts. I mean, he just blew the roof off the joint. The place was jammed. I mean, it was rip roaring. rock night.
That's what it's all about.
It's great to
Yeah.
see. It was fun to be a part of that.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, I'm really happy to be here and to meet you. And
Yeah, great.
again,
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Thanks for having
I
me.
can't wait for you to see this show and you
Yeah,
can share with
I'm
all
glad
your
to
friends.
be a part of it.
And we'll come out, and again, you can check out, Google it, as Dustin said, Google it. And again, Alan, thanks for having us.
Thank
again,
you.
You're here every week,
Every
correct?
Sunday, 9 to 10.
You can check out the app, correct?
Yep.
You can download the app, and we're here at 105 The River, located right inside the Mohegan Sun Pocono, and you're watching Music on the Menu here on SSP TV.
All right, everybody. Happy Sunday night. Welcome to Music on the Menu on the River. Alan K. Stout, as I always am, Sunday nights, 9 to 10 o'clock, here on 105 The River, bringing you Northeast PA's best original artists doing their own original material. Hanging out with DC Taylor, as we always are, DC. Yes. And for the second time now, we are with Jeannine from SSP TV. Jeannine, great to see you again.
Great to see you as well.
And the reason that you are here, of course, is because once a month, Music on the Menu also appears on television on SSP TV. And so we had a great time doing it last month, and we're back again with our guest today, Mr. Dustin Douglas. Dustin, good to see you, brother.
Hello, it's good to be back.
You've been on the show probably more times than I have.
It's getting up there. It's getting up there.
No, I mean, we go way back with you, and we're going to talk all about your brand new EP that you just dropped
Awesome.
recently this summer. We're excited about playing this new record tonight. It's called Blues One. And it's an EP.
Yes.
That's sort of an in-between full-length studio records from the Electric Gentleman, correct?
Yeah, well, we were like reaching the year mark on the self-titled one, so I kind of wanted to put something out, quick. So we decided to record some blues covers that we really like.
You know, Alan's been filling me in on all the artists, and he said, how you guys have been together. Your band's been together for a little over 3 years now, correct?
Yes.
And you have 3 records already. So I could imagine that these records take some time. That's quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, I mean, I think, I feel really, really good about this band, so I want to put out as much stuff as possible. We're already in the works for a release in April.
Oh, that'd be a full-length
That is
studio
going to be a
album?
full-length, original studio album. Wow. So it's just the old additive to just strike while the iron's hot. Things are moving for us, so just going to keep doing it until the songs run out.
New record, 4 songs, 5 songs, 4 covers. Now, I understand you told Jeannine earlier you just kind of wanted to get something out between records, but you could have done anything. You could have done a rock record, you could have done Led Zeppelin songs or Aerosmith songs. I know you like a lot of rock and roll music.
Sure.
What was your reason for going with a blues record?
Honestly, that's just how I kind of like to let things go where they're going to go, and that's kind of where we're going. We're definitely in the blues scene, but doing it the way Dustin would do it, which So
It's like a power trio.
yeah, it's just it's blues as Cream played it,
Right.
or as the Experience, played
That's Lemon Jelly kind of reminded me of.
Yeah, so it's kind of very so back to that. It's just more mature.
How do you go about picking the tune?
We had a bunch lined up, and then these just seem to be the ones that work the best. We always just get in a room and play them until we can't play them anymore. So.
Will this blues theme roll into your next studio album?
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
I don't think it's necessarily different genres. I just think that I've owned it down to where I'm at, and it's just like heavy blues. It's just, and it's simple.
Your
as
style
that.
of blues.
Yep, that's it. But yeah, that's definitely what the songs seem to be that we're writing right now.
Dustin, who were some of your influences as a guitar player from the blues world? So many guys that come in on the show. We asked Teddy Young, your buddy, this last week, and he was talking about Jimmy Page but sometimes it could be a B.B. King or a Howlin' Wolf, or maybe it's Eddie Van Halen.
Sure.
Who are your top 5?
In any genre?
Any genre.
Oh boy. It's definitely Jimmy and Stevie Ray Vaughan are definitely.
Jimi Hendrix or Jimmy?
Well, I'd
Page?
say the both Jimmys are. So that's 3. And then honestly, like I always leave like one open because it's like anything I hear during the course of the day is, if it's cool, it's cool, you know. So, fourth one, I mean, the blues world is just like the Albert Kings and the Freddie King and that's really cool stuff because it's simplistic, you know. And I'm a sucker for simple stuff, you know.
The minimalist beat.
Yeah, I've never been into speed or fast.
One thing we haven't talked about are the gentlemen in the Electric Gentlemen.
Yeah.
I know you've played here at Music on the Menu Live a couple times. It is a great band.
Well, thank you.
Some
Yeah,
serious cats.
They're definitely the unsung heroes.
So, you know, let's talk a little. Take us around the horn and tell us what they each bring to, you know, your live shows and your recordings.
Sure. Well, Tommy was in the band first. Tommy Smallcomb, the drummer, and you know he's been playing for a very long time. You know, he's the.
I know him well.
Yeah, I mean he's been in the scene for a very long time, and where he's influenced by and what he's influenced by is exactly what I would want a drummer to be influenced by. So I'm just in a fortunate place where I don't got to worry about anything when it comes to those guys. And Matt, you know, also known as the Dane, the Danish one, Gabriel, he just, you know, he came from the jam world, you know, playing with Miz for many years, and I kind of brought out the more aggressive yet more simple, you know, the songs brought that out in him. Yeah. But those two got on the same page real fast with each other as a rhythm section. So I'm just glad I don't gotta worry what's happening behind me.
Yeah, that's really important.
It's really cool.
That tight rhythm section, especially in your type of music.
And I think that affects the way that I play too, because I could like worry about me, you know what I mean, or not anything. It's usually the case. But yeah, I'm really happy to have them behind me. I wouldn't trade them for anything.
I got one last question I just thought of, because you've been on the show so many times, and we always talk about your guitar play. But you know, we were talking off the air before. A couple years ago, we had the chance, you and I, to record a song with Jane Train.
Yes.
Who, you know, we talked about on the show, recently passed, and she came in and did vocals.
Yeah.
But one of the things that you did on that track with me was also sing.
Yeah.
And the reason I want you to, is because I love your voice.
Oh, thanks.
I mean, you know, it's almost like Eric Clapton, where everybody always says, "Oh, wow, he's such a great," you know. But I love Eric Clapton singing.
Sure.
He's one of my favorite voices in rock and roll.
Right.
And you know, I kind of put you in that category where everybody thinks, "Oh, Dustin, he's one of the greatest guitar players in the valley." He's, you know,
Sure.
But you know, you're a very good singer. You know, where did you find that voice and when?
I mean, I've been singing. Guitar always came naturally to me, but the singing is kind of something that I was always nervous about doing.
When did you stop being?
Tomorrow.
Good answer.
But yeah, man, I will take a compliment of singing over guitar now.
We love your voice.
Awesome.
You know, so congratulations on the new record, Busy Band. We love that. We love seeing bands out there making records and doing shows, and you guys are the best in town with that, man.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll see everybody out there.
So don't forget to join us each and every month here for a brand new Music on the Menu, where we're highlighting local musicians in Pennsylvania. We're going to end here at Breakers with Teddy Young. We'll see you next time.
Spend my life thinking about things from the past, where my life worried about love don't last. I think I'll spend my life giving myself the blues. You ain't got nothing left to lose. I keep thinking this way, you know I'm bound to lose. Life is only as good as you make it. Life comes fast. Baby, let's not waste it. True love comes around once in a while. Let's start all over again. 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 I work my fingers to the bone. If I knew you was at home, tired of fighting all the time. Drinking every day just to wash my pain away. True love I'm bound to find. If I keep thinking this way, you know I'm bound to lose. And life is only as good as you make it. Life comes fast, baby, let's not waste it. True love comes around once in a while. Let's start all over again. Let's start all over again, baby. Let's start all over again. Let's start all over again. Life is only as good as you make it. Life comes fast, baby, let's not waste it. True love comes around once in a while. Let's start all over again. Let's start all over again, baby. Let's start all over again. Let's start all over again. Thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate that.